Alright, today we're going to be doing a tutorial on a gold farm for Minecraft Bedrock. They're very different than Java gold farms. Java you can build above the nether roof, but you cannot do that on Bedrock, so you're going to have to do it in the overworld using a zero-tick portal. I'm going to give you a whole tutorial on how to do it. This is the nether portal I use on the regular. So the rules of linking nether portals is kind of set in stone, so what we have to do is go from our coordinate right here. We're going to build it in this direction, so we want to go probably about 1,300 blocks away, so we're going to go to about 1,600 on the X coordinate when we head this direction, because we have to be about, 1,200, 1,300 blocks away from this portal to make sure it doesn't link. So we're going to do that real quick. I have an elytra. I usually don't build this late in the world, but I wanted to do it for the tutorial, and with an elytra just makes this easier. So we're gonna go from here, and we are gonna fly this direction. So I'm gonna head this direction until I feel like I am far enough away to make sure that this portal does not link to my main portal. And the reason for that is you're gonna be aggravating these piglins quite a bit. The last thing you want to do is have them waiting for you when you go into the nether, all aggravated, and you're in a load screen and you have 1,000 piglins trying to kill you. Let's just say I learned that the hard way. So we're going to go this way, which is pretty easy with an elytra. Shouldn't take me any more than a few more seconds, really. We're going to find a suitable place to put this, and then we're going to build it. And I will go through it step by step with you. Alright, after flying for a minute, I ran into a slight problem. I had an ice biome that went on for about 1,500 blocks, so I had to go past that. But bright side, I found froggies. We got a little bonus here. Okay, but back to the video. Okay, so the materials you're going to need exactly 60 obsidian, a flint and steel, a bucket of lava, some water, approximately 2 buckets, redstone torches, 4 of them, 4 pistons, about a stack of glass. I took a little bit extra, a few stacks of solid blocks. I'm using quartz and gilded blackstone just for fun because I like it, but you can use literally anything. You're going to need a dispenser. You're going to need 2 levers, a mine cart with hopper, some hoppers and some chests for the collection system, about a stack of ladders, some torches, a rail, and 5 trapdoors. I usually use the nether wood because it doesn't let anything catch on fire. I like to use that. I'm pretty sure you can use any trapdoor, but just for the safety, I'm using crimson. 12 observers and a sticky piston. And did I already mention the 4 pistons? I believe I did. And that should be everything, including a trident for the trident killer. I have some temporary blocks. I'm using dirt, but doesn't really matter which temporary block you use. So right now we're going to take out some of these solid blocks. The obsidian, the flint and steel, the dispenser, the levers, sticky piston, and we need right now 2 observers for this part, and we'll grab the rest. We're going to have some torches too, because we're going to light the area up to make sure it's safe for when we build the farm. So we're going to go like this. I just like to make sure it's nice and lit up around my farms, so that way when I'm AFK and I don't come out to a creeper trying to kill me. Okay, so we're going to pick this back up for right now. Alright, so the first thing to do is you're going to go 3 blocks up, okay? I'm going to take out some temporary blocks here, just so we can give ourselves a little stairway. Alright, so 3 blocks up, and it needs to be 15 blocks long, and since we came up 3 blocks and we have this 1 block, we're going to go out 14, so that's 1, 2, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay? So we're going to have a nether portal that is 15 by 15. So we're going to go like this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Am I miscounting? I feel like I'm miscounting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I miscounted with these. It's alright. Alright. Never hurts to double check. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to use one more temporary block. Make our ladder again here. Alright. So then you're going to go up 14. So right now we have 45. So we want that to say 30. So we're just going to tower up till the obsidian says 30. Easy way to count it there. So you don't even have to guess. Boom. So 30. I have elytra. Probably a good idea to pay attention to how much fall damage you're taking. So we're going to stop at 15. Boom. Alright. I'm going to go like this. Just bridge to the other side. Bam. Okay. That should be correct. We have a couple extra obsidian, so apparently you don't need a total of 60. You only need 58, but just to be safe, I said 60. Okay. So we're going to light this. Okay. Now, we're just going to pick a random side, which doesn't really matter. We're going to go like this. I'll explain what I'm doing here in a second. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a dispenser. Right? We're going to face the dispenser in towards the nether portal. So we're going to come to the other side like this. We're going to tower up a couple here using temporary blocks so it's easy to tell. We're going to face the dispenser in towards the nether portal. Okay? Then we're going to come back to this side. Some more temporary blocks up just to make this part easier on me. Now we're going to take two observers, and we want one facing, not that way, sorry. We want one facing you see how the arrow is pointing that direction? Well, we're going to place another one right here with that facing that direction, face in. You see how there's a redstone clock now going? You hear it clicking, tick, 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 tick. That means we have a constant redstone clock going. So now we're going to put down this shulker box. It is turning to nighttime, so before I continue, I'm going to put down the bed I brought, and I'm going to sleep in it. That's very important to bring a bed with you. Be smart. You don't want to deal with mobs while you're doing this. Make sure nothing's close by. We got a zombie over here. Let's just take care of... Alright, it's a drown, not a zombie, but it's dead either way. Okay. So now we're going to take our bucket of water and our flint and steel. We're going to come over to this dispenser. And inside the dispenser, we're going to put in... I'm doing this all by memory, by the way, so, you know, I might make a mistake here or there. I wasn't trying to do that. Excuse me, can I pick up my bucket of water? Thank you. Alright, so what I'm going to do for just a second is pick up this observer and shut off the redstone clock. I should have put the water in first. That's my own fault. Alright, so now we're going to go like this again. So what that's going to do is put water through the nether portal and shut it off. We're going to take a flint and steel, and we're going to keep lighting it over and over again until we get a zombified piglin to drop out. And we're going to remember what side it drops on because it's important. Alright, so zombified piglins will always come out that side. Whoa, lag. So we're going to do this. It picked back up the water, so if you notice the water bucket is in there. Sometimes it won't. If it doesn't, then, you know, you can figure it out. It's not a big deal. So now we know that the zombified piglins are always going to fall out on this side. So what I'm going to do is take the obsidian, extra obsidian, why not, that I brought, and I'm going to go like that. This marks the side that the zombified piglins will always come out of. They will always come out of the same side, which is actually lucky for us because that means that we don't even have to remove this redstone clock and dispenser. So we're going to go like this, and we're going to actually remove these temporary blocks, and we're going to make them actual solid blocks now because we know that we're on the right side. I did it in temporary because it could have been, they could have came out on this side and we would have had to move it. So we're gonna go like this. I brought quartz pillar blocks too, just to, you know, because I like it. So we're gonna go like this. Is that gonna do it the wrong way? No, that did it the right way. Okay. So that will be our redstone clock, but we're going to want a sticky piston that we can actually push one of these observers away to stop the redstone clock. So I will show you what I mean. So we're going to come over this way. I'm going to break some of this off here because we're not going to need it over there anymore. Alright, we're going to put back on our temporary blocks here. We're going to go like this. Okay, that'll be handy. We're going to take another quartz pillar block and we're going to go like that. And then we're going to take our other observer like we did last time. We're going to create the redstone clock again, which will start spitting out water. See? Okay. And then we're going to go boom, boom. Give ourselves a ladder back up. And right here, we're going to have a sticky piston going into this other observer. So we're going to take temporary blocks and we're going to go out like this. We're going to set this sticky piston down, so you can go like that, facing towards the back observer. And then on the back of that sticky piston, you're going to put a lever. Like that. We flip the lever. It pushes the back observer, shutting off the redstone clock, stopping the water. Okay, this is going to be your on and off button for the entire farm right here. So now we're just going to give ourselves a nice little way up to this using real blocks, not temporary. And actually that whole part right there is done, luckily, because we had it on the right side. So we could have had to move it to the other side, but we got lucky. So this other lever is going to be for the trident killer. And then we're going to use blocks of quartz, and we are going to make a stairwell up to this. Like that. So now we can come up here and we're going to be able to turn on the farm. Okay, what we're going to do, we have to create a walkway for these piglins to fall out of. So they're going to fall and they're going to land like right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, how do I want to do this? So it's really about how far water flows, okay? So we're going to do a little experimentation because I can't remember exactly how I did it last time, but it should be something like, I believe, 6 blocks over, maybe. Right here. And we're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to drop down 1. And then we're going to go over like this. All the way to the end of this farm. Like so. Now, I'm going to do some experimentation here and make sure I got it right. Because we're going to have to make sure we're doing everything here correctly. So we're going to come up here. I'm going to build up over this way, up at least 5. I like to do 5. You don't have to do 5. I believe you can get away with 4, but I'm going to do 5 just because I want to play it safe. So now we need glass. So we're going to come over here. We're going to take out our glass. We're going to do a little experimentation, but it's not going to be that bad. We'll handle this just fine. So we're going to go temporary blocks here. We're going to build out over this way just to give us, and we're going to go glass all, and then we're going to take more temporary blocks. Okay. And we're going to take the glass and we're going to bring it all the way over across this. And we're going to have to go one more down to catch it over here. And we're going to pull it all the way this way. Like that. This is going to hold the piglins in so they cannot exit the farm. We might be able to get away with some other stuff, but we're going to find out here. I'm going to see exactly how far this water flows and we'll adjust it on the fly here. But this will be good for anybody watching who's trying to learn anyway, because you might make the same mistake I'm making, so who knows? We'll figure it out right now. I'm going to use some glass to tower up, bring it all the way out. You definitely want to make sure that there is no glass or anything missing, not even one block, because the baby zombified piglins are extremely dangerous and you want to make sure that they do not have a way to escape this farm. You don't want any of these guys coming after you. They are actually incredibly strong, and you don't want to play no games with them. So right now we have enough in here to tell if we're doing it right. So we're going to take one of those bucket of water, the other one that we brought, and the other bucket of water is going to go right, you know what, I have my elytra on, so I'm just going to use some rockets and cheat a little bit to get up here because I'm being lazy. So we're going to come over here like a glove. We're going to place this water, and we're going to follow it how far it goes. Nailed it. Okay, so that's exactly right. So if you remember what I did, it was 6 over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, from right where that dispenser is, right? Then you're going to go down 1 after those 6, and then extend it out to the end of the farm. And your water will flow exactly like this, directly to the end. So this is going to push the zombified piglins as they spawn down over right here. And this is going to be where we drop down and bring them into the kill chamber. So we're going to have to close this whole thing in. And if you notice, I still have some glass left. Like I said, I went a little extra. You don't have to use this much. Being honest. You can definitely shorten this. If I don't have enough glass on me right now, I'm going to shorten it. So yeah, see, we're going to end up shortening this by 1 level because you don't need it up 5. I just think it looks nicer, but to each his own. We're just going to go like this, remove this top layer right here because you only need 4, honestly. Yeah, we'll make it look symmetrical. I don't want to mess around and make it look bad. So now that we have that bucket of water there. Okay, and now we're going to finish off the glass that is over here all the way to the end of the farm, like so. Okay, so now zombified piglins are going to spawn. They're going to fall on this side every single time, hit the water, and they're going to get pushed down this farm over this direction. And they're going to fall down into that hole, which is where we're going to make our kill chamber. So now the next step is we want to make sure that they cannot get out of here, okay? We want them to be trapped in here and fall into our kill chamber with no hope of getting out anywhere. So then we're going to go like this. We're going to go pillar up right here. Make it nice and enclosed and all even. So if you notice, they're just going to get funneled right into the kill chamber. And once one of them falls down and gets hit by your trident killer, they're all going to get mad and they're just going to charge down here on their own. Like, they're not even going to try to escape. They're going to all attack you because they're telepathically linked. So you don't even have to worry about that. Once you have this part done, all this, the next part is just the lava, which we're going to, I can't, like I said, I'm doing everything off of memory, so we're going to figure this out together right now and make sure that I'm doing everything correctly. But as far as I'm aware, this is perfect. We might bring this up like that. I like the nether quartz pillar. There's no way that they get out of this, so we have no problems here. So now, the next part. You are going to want to come over here, 2 blocks up from the bottom of the nether portal, okay? You're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to sleep again because it's getting dark. Sorry. I know this is a little annoying, but I don't do this in creative. I do everything in survival. This tutorial is being done straight up in a survival world that is only a few days old. I've done all this in a few days, so bear with me. Then we're going to bring it out a couple. 2 more. So this is going to be 3 thick. Oh, that was a misplaced block. Quartz breaks rather easily, so got to be a little careful with that, but it's pretty. That's why we're using it. Okay, so if you see that, now I'll use this glass, I don't care. We're gonna use the temporary block, but we're gonna tower up like this, and then we're gonna go like this. This is gonna be our lava holding chamber. We're gonna replace. All right, so I'll just do that at the same time. I'll explain it in a second. Let me just finish building this wall right here. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. We'll go like that, and then like that, and then we're going to go like this. So, no, not this one. So if you look, I'm making pretty much a container for lava, but this is going to be open, and we're going to have trap doors right here holding the lava. So now, we're going to take a temporary block and we're going to stick it right there, and we're going to jump up here. Actually, first, you're going to come down to the second row. You see the second row right here? So it's 3 thick, but this is the back wall. This is where you're going to take out these blocks, like this. just like that. Now, you're going to put a temporary block right there. We need the rest of our observers. Not the rest of them, we need 6. Sorry. So 6 observers, exactly. Then the observer arrow always faces at where you are, so we're going to go like this, not like that. You want that arrow is going to be facing at us, but we have to be level with it to get the exact thing that I'm looking for, so we're going to go like that. Okay, and we'll break all this extra block that I put down. Now you're going to come over this way. We're going to break this temporary block now. You see how the arrow's facing this way? So now, when we come over here, we're going to build up again. These are going to be temporary, but I don't have any more on me right now. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to place 5 observers straight in a line. You see how it's now a redstone clock? What this is going to do is it's constantly going to update the lava to constantly update and let it know that there is lava here. The reason why you have to do that is because this is going to be lighting our nether portal while the water is putting it out. So it's going to go off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on, over and over again. And the way that you achieve that is with the redstone clock. So then we are going to take our trapdoors. No, need that. We're going to take our trapdoors. If I can click my buttons, I have a little bit of controller drift and it's kind of driving me crazy, but that's my issue. You shouldn't have the same problem most likely. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come up and we're going to get on top of this. So we're going to take these block of quartz, and this is technically would be temporary block, which means you'd probably be using dirt. I'm using quartz. But I know where it's supposed to go, so it's not a big deal. So then you're going to come in from this side and you're going to put trapdoors right here. Like that. Okay? Then you flip these trapdoors open. Just like that. So now, looking at it from over here, you're going to have flipped up trapdoors up against the nether portal right here. You could raise it up a block, by the way. You could do that. I'm pretty sure it should still work just fine this way. Pretty sure I've done it this way before and it worked perfectly. But we're going to find out right now. Like I said, we're doing this together. I'm all off of memory. Last time I built this was almost a year ago, so bear with me. You're going to take your lava source, right? And you're going to put it right here. It's going to spread out. That's going to light your nether portal. Okay, now we're going to test to make sure that this is working correctly. Okay, upon review, I made one slight mistake. This has to be 1 block higher. The lava that I did has to be 1 block higher. So, we're going to redo this just quite easily. It's not even going to take that long. We're going to come through. We're going to take out these observers and the lava. Let me make sure. I did. Okay, we're good. We're good. A lot of people go down a lot farther than they need to. I find that you only need to go down about 10 blocks into the kill chamber. So you see how we have this little hole right here? That could have been bad. So we're going to fill that in just like that. Okay, see, even I almost missed one. So now it's totally blocked in. So we're going to go like this. And we know that the farm is 15 blocks long this direction. So we're going to face this direction. We're going to look straight down and we're going to dig down 10 blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to do 11, 12. Now, this is where you're going to make your trident killer. Okay. We're going to dig out a little area. So if I look, I know that the farm is this direction. So now we're going to go, let's say 16, maybe 17, 18 blocks in this direction. We're just going to dig. The way I built it, it's going to be easy for me to tell where to come out, but you might have to think about it a little bit more. We're just going to go for a decent distance. We already cleared it like 100%. All right, so we're going to come like this. We might be in the water by now, honestly. I can't remember, but we should be good. Nope, no water. Perfect. Okay. So, I'm going to show you the trident killer right now. Perfect. Look at that. So this will be our entrance into the farm where the kill chamber is, the collection system. Alright, so we're going to go back down real quick. We're going to make this nice and easy. We're going to torch this up. so that we don't get mobs down here. Okay, we want everything torched up. And then we're going to give ourselves a little bit more room. Two, 3 wide should be fine. I'm going to go with 2 wide right now just for the sake of the tutorial. I'll make this look a lot better later. But for right now, this is what we're going to do. Dig all this up. Give ourselves a nice amount of room. We don't want to be bumping our head. We want it to be nice and comfy, you know? It's going to be a farm you're going to probably use a lot, especially mixed with the piglin bartering farm I'm going to be making a tutorial on, so you can build both of them, and you'll be spending a lot of time AFK in here for sure. If you're anything like me and you like crying obsidian and all those nice quartz blocks and all the stuff you can get from those farms, infinite of, you definitely be coming here a lot. Okay, so we're going to go like this. Alright, plenty of digging out here, so we're going to go over here to our shulker box and we're going to get the rest of our supplies right now. Okay, I was going to build the trident killer, but I have to sleep first because it's starting to get dark. Hey Froggy, you're going to be my friend, you just don't know it yet. I'm going to try to build the froglight farm that I've never built before, eventually in this world. Okay, so now to the trident killer. Make sure we have all the stuff we need. Trident, glass, redstone torch. We'll use this trap door to get the experience through. You can use a stair, I just didn't bring one. 4 observers, 4 redstone torches, 4 pistons, trident, lever, boom. Okay, all looks good. Did I grab the minecart with the hopper and hoppers and chest? I did. Okay, so now we're gonna go back down to where we came out. Hey, what's up, buds? What are you doing in here? Alright, so this is where the zombified piglins fall down. It's a 4x4 trident killer, so it's not necessarily a horrible idea to go like this, so that way they have a little more room when they get down here to actually fall in. So we're going to go like this. Alright, make ourselves some room. Oh shit. You see how he died in one hit? That's very, very good. That's a very, very good sign. Okay. So we're going to go like this. We're going to put on all the stuff we need right now. Redstone torches. We're going to need pistons. And we are going to need the trident, the lever, and trap door. Take the food off for a second. So first things first, we're going to place a piston. Alright, so the hole's right here, so I'm going to dig out this side as well a little bit. We're just going to give ourselves some room and we'll fill all this in and make it look nice, but right now we just got to make sure this is lined up perfectly. So the hole's right here, so we're going to want them to fall in right at the first piston. So perfect, that's exactly where we want it. So we're going to go like this, one here, one here, one here, and one here. Okay, then on the left side of each piston, you're going to go like this and put a redstone torch. Then you're going to take observers, you're going to crouch, you're going to look at the redstone torch, you're going to place an observer. You're going to look at the redstone torch, you're going to place an observer. And you're going to do that all the way in a circle. Boom. So now we have our trident killer already set up right here. That's my favorite way to do trident killers. So we're going to dig this part out, give ourselves some room to actually access the farm. And then we're going to fill in all this to make it safe. So we're going to use our gilded blackstone here. This is what I brought it for. I don't have the trident in yet, you're lucky. So, gilded blackstone, just like that. We're going to fill it all in everywhere here, because it looks cool and I like it. Okay, so they're going to fall in right there. We're actually going to remove this, and replace it with gilded blackstone. We want this all to be beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Something like that. Looks pretty nice. I kind of like it. I'm going to go boom. No, I didn't want this one here. Oh, that was fortune, not silk touch. Oh well. I don't really need it, to be quite honest. So then we're going to put this trident in. We're going to put a lever right here. We're going to flip the lever, which is going to make the trident go once, and then we're going to flip it again, and infinite trident killer right there. So then we're going to take some of that extra glass we have, and we're going to place one right here. Then we're going to place a trapdoor like that, and we should be able to get the experience through this trapdoor, no problem. I'm going to do a little quartz on this side. Right, and then a little quartz on this side. So as you see, he just dropped down and died, which is exactly what we're looking for. Boom. Look at that. Nice and pretty. We do get the experience through the trapdoor, as you just saw. I don't like the trapdoor doing that though, so I have an idea of something we can do. We have trees right out here, so I'm going to make a crafting table, and I'm just going to make a staircase. Just the staircase is the way to go. It's the safest way to do it. You can do a trapdoor, but as you saw, it can flip open like that because of the redstone clock that's going on. Yes, hanging tree. I know it's a crime. I don't care. Excuse me. Can you break? Thank you. We're going to go planks, crafting station, set this down right here. Then we're going to go, I don't want cobblestone. Alright, I don't have a choice. I'm going to replace this stair later and make it look better. But for right now, we got to do what we got to do. Although I could technically remove this. Will this allow me to make a stair? A quartz stair would be much better. Oh, I need a bunch for that. Yeah, it won't let me do it at the pillar block. Unfortunate. I will replace it later, but for right now, just for the sake of getting the tutorial done and showing you, we're just going to do cobblestone. So as you see, we got piglins already spawning in here. We're going to aim this way, put the stair up, turn this on, and kill him. And as you can see, they're already dropping gold, rotten flesh, all these things. So now what we need to do is a collection system. So if we stand right here, right, it's negative 24, 25. So we need to go 1 and then 2 forward is probably the best one. So when we are at 23, 24, 23, negative 24, 23, that's where we're going to put the collection system. So then what we're going to do is we're going to dig down over here like this. We're going to get below this. We're going to go like this. See, this is the floor of the trident killer. So we need to go to negative 24, 23. One more. This should be correct right here. So then what we're going to do is we're going to dig out an area right here. We're going to make a bigger collection, better collection system later, but this is just to show you for the sake of the tutorial. I'm going to put an item sorter and automatic items sword smelter on it as well. It makes this thing able to run for pretty much infinite amount of time, and when I make a blaze farm in this world, we will use the blaze rods as permanent fuel. Okay, so now 24, 23, just to make sure we're right. Boom. This is 24, 23. So we're going to put a chest. Boom. Chest, right? We have to go... We actually have to go 1 deeper than we are right now, so we're going to remove this. You want to be 3 blocks below where you're trying to put the first collection. So we're going to go like this. We're going to set this like this. And then we're going to put the chest in here. Like that. Make it a double chest. And then we're going to go boom, boom, boom. We need the rail. We need the hopper. We need the minecart with hopper. So you're going to go... You're going to crouch. You're going to make sure that this is aiming down into the chest. Then you're going to put the rail on top of the hopper. Then you're going to put the minecart with hopper on top of that. Bingo bango. You now have your collection thing collecting items from the kill chamber. Then we're going to surround this in solid blocks, so that way the minecart does not move. The minecart with hopper. Surrounded on all 4 sides, just like this. Boom, that will hold it in place. Now if we look in this chest, we should have any items that were in. Yep, look, already collecting our items. Okay. Easy. And then this farm produces quite a lot of items, and very quickly, okay? One chest is not going to do it. Mark my words. It will not do it, okay? So for right now, we're just going to make a little temporary solution for this. We're going to go down over here. We're going to make this... It's going to be a little jank right now. You can definitely do this better. Like I said, I'm going to make a better collection system. But for right now, we're going to go like this, and then we're going to go... I'm going to remove this block because it's in the way. We'll break this one, and we'll put the torch up there. So we're going to go chest, crouch, hopper. That will bring it down. We can do a couple more, but for right now, for the tutorial, I'm just going to keep going and show you how this works and show you that it does work just fine, and it's going to work very well too. We need to mend our elytra from flying thousands of blocks here anyway, so this is perfect. So now, that's pretty much the whole farm ready to go. I mean, you're going to want to make your place safer. The ladders were to dig straight down. We're going to fill this back in, dig straight down, and make it so it's flat down there. And we just take the ladder in and out with a trapdoor at the top. But, alright, moment of truth. We flip the switch. Bam. Perfect. I already know that's running well. We don't even have to watch it. Okay. Back inside to see how this operates. This is not one of those tutorials where the people edit out all their mistakes. I want to show you the mistakes I made. Look at this. So, look at this elytra. And we are fully mended from half already, pretty much. Bang. Done deal. Look at your levels go up. This is one of the fastest experience farms in the game, especially for Bedrock Edition. Sometimes you get a little lull in them, but they always keep coming. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Experience Farm City. Now, we'll come down and see what we already got in here. They drop a lot of loot. Like, a lot. Like, an insane amount. So, like I said, this is nowhere near enough of a storage system. But off of this chest, I'm going to build an automatic storage system going that direction. That automatically sorts them with 2 blast furnaces that automatically smelt the iron swords using blaze rods. And I'll make a tutorial about that when I go to build it. And I'll build it real time with you. But I hope you enjoyed. You can build this for yourself, learn from my mistakes, and put the lava a block above the obsidian. Don't make it so that way the lava is level with the obsidian. Make sure it's a block above. Hope you had fun. Have a good night.